SEC seems to be getting desperate day by day as the lawsuit they filed against Ripple seems to be moving in favor of the crypto company and strengthening Ripple. On a foretalk, it looks like the case may conclude in favor of the Ripple. However, there's a long way for us to be certain of. What do you think will be the outcome? Will the SEC come up with another story and end up dragging the case, or will it be the end of the case with Ripple coming out successful? Stay tuned, as all your answers will be found here. But first, we are giving away 25 XRP coins at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome, XRP Army. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe. With renowned people starting to call Bitcoin snake oil, the matter seems to be heating up in the crypto world at a pace that was not at all expected by the community. While the matter between the SEC and Ripple continues to heat up with neither party backing up, we certainly are up for a long rollercoaster ride. Speaking exclusively about Bitcoin, the trend for this cryptocurrency hasn't really been that impressive. This was one of the major reasons why we saw a major price drop and a reduction in the overall acceptance of cryptocurrency. Certain aspects such as high volatility, higher chances of fraud and similar concerns make Bitcoin a much more dangerous and risky investment. The comments made by certain renowned people make the matter a bit more concerning for the remaining part of society. High speculations and the bulls making sales will certainly take the prices to a lower mark in a very short span of time. He even criticized El Salvador for accepting Bitcoin as their legal tender. According to him, there is no intrinsic value, and the prices of the same aren't really suitable for this to be accepted as an official currency of any nation. All the price fluctuations that we see at the moment seem to be nothing but a lot of noise. This was about Bitcoin and the manner in which it might function over a period of time. Generally speaking, about other cryptocurrencies, there seems to be a lot of friction against the cryptocurrencies in Turkey. Turkey seems to be dead set against the concept of cryptocurrencies. Let us start looking at a few tweets that may hold a high value to you in the coming days. The first one we have for you is a tweet from the Boncrypt XRP. Looking at it, you will notice that the user claims that what we see nowadays is a manipulated market. As we mentioned earlier, certain economists and other knowledgeable people, one of which is Steve Hank, an economist at the Johns Hopkins University, seem to be lashing out at Bitcoin for being snake oil. Keep in mind that today's video will hold a lot of value to the snake as an animal, so watch out for more references to this in the upcoming parts of the video. The volatility in the market is one of the major concerns that he has been upholding through the current news updates and will certainly be very important to notice as time passes. Even though he referred to Bitcoin as snake oil, there is a lot more explanation that may be pending for us to find out the real reason for it to be called so. Even though many might say that the reasons are clear and it is majorly due to the high volatility and the uncertainties that are being noticed, it looks like this may just not be enough to comprehend and relate to the real reason that we have in hand. Hank noted that the crypto bulls are offloading their supplies to the retail players. In another tweet that he made, he also commented that 9 out of the 10 Salvadorans have no idea of what Bitcoin is. He also alleges the government for filling the minds of the people with the false advantages and the cheap transaction rates and remittances that come along with it. He also asserts that it is all made-up maths, and there is a lot more to it. This was not the end of it. He also went on to claim that Bitcoin is highly susceptible to fraud and is highly uncertain in another tweet which came out very recently on the 20th of September 2021. His claim is that the fundamental value of this class is zero and therefore must not be used in the manner in which it is being used in the current days. So clearly, he is not a person in favor of the idea of Bitcoin and potentially cryptocurrencies as a whole. On the other hand, Lark Davis has been very bullish on cryptocurrencies in recent times. He says that there is high potential for the cryptocurrencies to perform in a bullish manner in Q4 of this year. He also seems to be very certain about the fact that Bitcoin may hit $100 by the end of this year, which, yet again, is very ambitious coming out from a person with his experience. If we were to tell you in much simpler words, all he has been asking all of you is to keep holding and not get scared by the words that are being enunciated by a few throughout the globe. As you can see, there are different opinions on how things have been moving in recent days. From what we understand, we think that the very reason for this is the emergence of this technology and the speed with which it is being accepted by people throughout the world. We think that there is a huge market for this kind of technology in the current world. Given the fact that we are yet to see that change in the economic system that could eradicate all the evils from this world, we need a system that will be foolproof, transparent, and will be able to uphold the integrity of a financial system at all times. The fact that there is no control over this system ensures the least human intervention apart from the very genesis of any new cryptocurrency. Once the codes are set and the blockchain starts to function, even the developers have no control or access to the information that relates to your personal account. This is not the case with the present banking system, and this is what gives the banks and the government an upper hand to monitor and exploit your financial situation to their benefit. What we need to ensure is a system that will help us make the most through a discreet, yet secure and transparent mode of operation. This will help us remain anonymous and not be observed by the federal government for each of the transactions that we make. This is something that the XRP aims to work upon and is much closer than the others in the market. We think that this may very well be the reason why the SEC went on to drag Ripple into such a lawsuit to slow down their progress and therefore try to make sure that none of the advancements takes place. An advancement and procurement of the technology being developed by them could mean that the SEC could run out of business. This also could lead to a situation where the government will not be able to execute any forms of corrupt practices, which yet again will be a very bold move. As the case proceeds in the court, the SEC seems to be losing grip of this case, and there are high chances that we might be able to notice a major change in the manner in which the case proceeds hereon. We think that Ripple will henceforth have a higher grip on the case as they have been clearer and more transparent in the manner in which they handle the case in hand. This has not been the case with the SEC, and therefore, the chances are that there will be suspicions on the SEC for hiding certain facts that may be of much importance to the case that is being dealt with. So now you know what is and what might happen in the world of cryptocurrencies in the coming days as we see more people getting involved in the same. Do you invest in XRP? If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 more videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Before heading out, kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered as financial advice. Do conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.